exciting time, and there are many more interesting stories from this period of California history.
This play is about the gold rush. Most people are familiar with the men of the gold rush, but there are many women involved too. California was the only place that women could earn higher wages than men for equivalent work. This was because women were scarce.
Our story tonight will highlight many important people during the gold rush. Two important women were Luzina Wilson and Mary Jane Caples. They will guide you through this amazing time. Luzina Wilson was determined to set up a hotel restaurant in Grass Valley. While her husband was at work, she set up a kitchen all by herself. With her own hands, she chopped steaks, drove them into the ground, and even made an outdoor table. She bought provisions at a neighboring store. And when her husband came back at night, he found 20 paying miners eating at her new restaurant. Each meal gave her $1 and said she could count him as a permanent customer. She called it the El Dorado.
Another woman, Mary Jane Caples, noticed there were about 100 men working on the creek. They all did their own cooking. So she decided to make some pies to sell to the miners for the lunches. Mary Jane bought fruits and fat salt and pork and used the lard to make pies.
She only had 2 small Dutch ovens to bake them in because she had no stove. She would sell her pies for $1.25 and her mice pies for $1.55. Mary Jane would sometimes sell 100 pies in one day. Her adventure was a success. Sit back and relax while Mary Jane, Luzina, and 2 other gold rush women, Eliza and Becky, take us on a journey.
Sleepy Northern California in 1848, we got ranchos and steers, just a few pioneers and tons of real estate. Sleepy Northern California in 1848, there's no smog in the air. We got grizzly bears and we're not yet a state. But grab your picks and shovels, friends, it's all gonna change real soon. Gold dust or bust, gold dust or bust, start singing a different tune. Abandoned ships will fill the bay. They'll bob and float around. You can't keep the cruise when they hear the news that gold's been found. They cost $20 each. You'll live in just a shack. It's too much to some, but those who are gone aren't going back. So grab your picks and shovels, friends. It's all gonna change real soon. Gold dust or bust, gold dust or bust, start singing a different tune. Gold dust or bust, gold dust or bust, gold dust or bust, gold dust or bust.
Hello, my name is Luzina Wilson. I was one of the first women to come to California during the gold rush. These are my friends, Eliza, Mary Jane, and Becky, and we'll be your guides today.
You're in luck. It's January 24th, 1848. We're near Sacramento at a new sawmill owned by John Sutter. Luzina, do you know what happened here on this fateful day?
I sure do.
It's the day I discovered gold and started the gold rush. I was fishing for trout when I accidentally hooked a gold nugget the size of a Land Rover.
Eliza, let's not start that again. Becky and Eliza tend to lie a little bit.
I remember it like it was yesterday. That nugget was putting up a heck of a fight. I was using 10-pound line and a peanut butter sandwich for bait when...
Eliza, we're here to watch a man named James Marshall discover gold on a land owned by John Sutter. Here they are.
James Wilson Marshall,
who was building a sawmill for John Sutter on the American River, saw something glittering in the water off his tail race on June 24th, 1848.
Captain Sutter, I found gold near your sawmill.
Are you sure?
Absolutely, I've tested. There's gold on your land. There's gold on your land. Gold.
Put it down, Marshall. We need to keep this between me and you. That gold ain't gonna get up and run away. We need to sell it.
Other people might hear about it.
Let's just try to keep it a secret.
It's our little secret. It's just between us. Our little secret. Let's not make a fuss. Our little secret. We won't tell a soul. Nobody needs to find out we found gold. It's our little secret. We'll just tell our friends. Maybe a cousin, but that's where it ends. Our little secret, we don't have a doubt. No way our secret can ever get out. We found gold, 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 we found gold. But it's a secret. It's our little secret, so don't talk too loud. If we are careful, we won't draw a crowd. Our little secret, no one here will cheat. We are the masters of being discreet. We found gold, 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 we found gold. But it's a secret, a secret, a secret, a secret. It's our little secret. It's just between us. Our little secret. Let's not make a fuss. Our little secret. We won't tell a soul. Nobody needs to find out. We found gold.
The news actually appeared in a San Francisco paper on March 15th, but raised no excitement. Sam Brandon ran a store in Sutter's Fort, and he gave the gold discovery some thought.
Sam, more and more people are coming to the store with gold to buy their things.
Yes, I've noticed.
Maybe this gold discovery is more than just a flash in the pan. Each day, people come with more and more gold. Maybe we should get up there and get some for ourselves.
Why should we go up to the mountains when they can bring the gold down to us to buy goods? If we get more people to dig for gold, that means they'll have to buy their equipment from us.
That's sharp thinking, Sam. How are you going to get into the people?
First, let's quietly buy up all the merchandise in California.
On May 12th, Sam Brandon went to San Francisco with a bottle filled with gold dust. He went up and down the street shouting that gold had been discovered on the American River.
Gold, gold, gold has been discovered on the American River. Gold, gold!
Well, I'm the U.S. President, and my name is Polk. I sure would like some land for our expanding folk. And California is looking pretty nice to me. Another place to manifest our destiny!
Of course, the secret was soon out in December of 1848, when President Polk announced to the entire nation that huge amounts of gold had been found in Northern California.
President Polk was a great man. He invented the television, and a so grateful nation named their favorite card game, poker, in his honor.
Becky, none of that is true. However, the entire nation
did catch gold fever from New England to New Orleans. People dreamed of getting rich in California.
Gold fever all over the place. Gold fever, a terrible case. Oh, gold fever is deep in my chest. Gold fever, we gotta go west. I dream of golden nuggets, doobie-doo-bop. Gold dust and golden buckets, doobie-doo-bop. This bug is so outrageous, doobie-doo-bop. It's terribly contagious, doobie-doo-bop. La 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 la, oh, gold fever all over the place. Gold fever, a terrible case. Oh, gold fever is deep in my chest. Gold fever, we gotta go west. Gold dollars and gold shillings, doobie-doo-bop. Gold toothpicks and gold fillings, doobie-doo-bop. We've got the bug inside us, doobie-doo-bop. I'm feeling like King Midas, doobie-doo-bop. La 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 la, oh, gold fever all over the place. Gold fever, a terrible case. Oh, gold fever is deep in my chest. Gold fever, we gotta go west. Go west, go west, go west. We gotta go west. Go west, go west, go. We gotta go west. Go west, go west, go. We gotta go west.
You know, I had a fever once, 132 degrees. I was so hot, my socks caught on fire.
Becky, that's enough.
Neighbors came over to toast marshmallows on my nose.
Hey, your stories remind me. Have you seen Sam around lately?
Sam? No. Not since the Calaveras cartoons with the leaping toad.
They were jumping frogs. We'll have to track him down. He knows a lot about the West. Meanwhile, spring of 1849 and folks are flocking west. 40,000 are coming by land. It's no easy trip.
There are three main ways to get to California. One was by ship around the Cape Horn and on to San Francisco. The trip by ship was there around the Horn cost $300. It took about 6 months. Another was by ship to Boston, to Panama, and the miners had to travel by land in another boat. Another ship would pick them up and take them to San Francisco. This was the fastest way if all went well and cost the most. The last way was to travel over land in covered wagons. This was a very hard, tiresome trip. It took about 6 months and cost the least. Wagons could only travel about 15 miles a day.
Leaving the Leaving Missouri on gentle spring day, hundreds of wagons are going our way. None of us wants to believe we can fail, but it's mighty rough on the overland trail. Mighty rough, oh, it's mighty rough on the overland trail.
I myself came to California by wagon. Started my first hotel and restaurant in Sacramento. September of '49. Got $10 for my first plate of biscuits.
I came by balloon.
You did not.
Sure did. A giant plane blown from Kansas City to San Francisco in 2 days.
2 days?
There were very strong winds.
Sam, you made it!
The reports on my death are greatly exaggerated.
You're just in time. We're about to hear from the folks who came to California by ship. They call themselves the Argonauts, sailing for the Golden Fleece.
I've been for steamboats on the Mississippi myself, but I wish them luck.
Mark Twain was born Samuel Clemens. He was a riverboat captain on the Mississippi while a young man. He eventually traveled all over America. He published tall tales, jokes, poetry, and of course some of the greatest novels in American history, Tom Sawyer and Huckleberry Finn. He was a successful lecturer and made lots of money, but he lost most of it. He was good at writing, but bad at investing.
The waves are high, supplies are low. We're cramped on deck, we're cramped below. But what is worse, there's still to do. Sick of me, I'm tired of you. We're Argonauts. We're going us on a 6-month ocean trip. We're Argonauts. We're going up 16,000 miles by ship. We've read the books, we've read the folks, we've sung that song, we've heard that joke, we've played charades 1,000,000 times. We get the bars, we shot the mines, we're Argonauts. We're going us on a 6-month ocean trip. We're Argonauts. We're going us on 16,000 miles by ship.
Hey, everybody, let's dance! Yeah, I really want to dance.
How about hide and go seek?
Anybody awake here?
We're Argonauts. We're going us on a 6-month ocean trip. We're Argonauts. We're going us on 16,000 miles by ship.
Now that's what I call roughing it.
And life wasn't much easier when they finally got out to camp.
I remember panning for gold was the toughest. I didn't make it to California to the 1860s. But I remember the summer weather, boiling hot, and the rivers fed up by the melting snow.
And don't forget the giant squid.
But the miners didn't let anything stop them.
Not even the giant squid.
No, I saw many miners fast rising from affluence to poverty, always hoping to strike it rich.
The gold seekers called 49ers. At their first retreat, the gold from streams and riverbeds using simple techniques such as planting in form of place and mining.
But my time is near. One more scoop. One more scoop. One more scoop. Can't stop scooping. I'm just one pan away from striking later. Just one pan away from being rich. There's icy water up to my knees. Can't feel my thumbs and my toes might freeze. Still, I got that any day now itch. Still, I got that any day now itch.
Gold Rush names are bits of history, each holding a story untold. Fiddletown, Angel Camp, Volcano, Hangtown, and Dogtown.
Step on up, folks, and try your luck. Guess the year of the fire in San Francisco and win a vacation trip of your dreams. Hello, folks. Come on over and test your skills and know your fires. Just $3 gives you a shot at the big prize.
The Gold Rush brings out all kinds of people who'd like to take your money. What kind of fool would fall for something like this?
Hey, this looks great. Just like the place I put in my last $3, don't you think?
Now, you know the motto, put all your eggs in one basket and you watch that basket.
Just $3, my good lady, and you're on your way to a fantastic vacation package worth over $2.
Wow!
Excellent. Now, no help from the crowd. Here's your question. In which of the following years did San Francisco suffer a major fire? 1850, 1851, 1852, or 1853?
This is a tough one. It seemed to me that San Francisco was always burning down.
That's absolutely correct. Okay, Johnny, tell the lucky lady what she's won.
What's your name, little lady?
Eliza.
Very well. Doc, Eliza. We're sending you on a 6-day, 5-night roller tour of the mining camps. You'll enjoy first-class accommodations in a wet tent at Fiddletown, Red Dog, and Poker Flat. You'll dine in the best saloon in Squalltown, talk to burned-out miners at Maddox Ravine, and visit some of the tallest trees in Hangtown. And you'll end your dream vacation at Poverty Hill, all courtesy is known to your fires, generously supported by a grant from me and Arts Lumber Supply.
I can't believe I won!
We are the children of the miners. We are the young 49ers. Fetching firewood for sale, hauling water, hunting quail. We are the children of the miners. We are the young 49ers. Sneaking in the woods next door, scraping gold dust off the floor. We
12 and I did my journalism. Why, Yesenia, that Wilson Hotel became the center of a brand new town.
A lot of famous people got their start at that time.
Sure, I remember Gordon had some boots with inflated heels, called him Air Gordon.
Please, Eliza.
Then there was an old farmer McDonald. One day he accidentally picked a potato in a pan of bakeries and invented French fries. He made a fortune. He even had the bottom of his feet gold plated to celebrate his discovery.
I don't remember that.
You mean you've never heard of the Golden Arches of McDonald's?
Thank goodness some real merchants are here to tell us the truth.
Levi Strauss made his fortune in the California Gold Rush as the maker of sturdy pants. Levi's, the world's most famous denim jeans. Strauss immigrated to San Francisco from Bavaria, to New York from Bavaria in 1847. Then to the San Francisco area in 1853. A tailor who had planned to make tents for the miners, Strauss, ended up stitching canvas pants that became famous for their durability.
Don't forget the Native Americans and the Californians, the folks that were here long before the gold rush. They were often treated very harshly by the miners.
That is no lie, Sam.
This reminds me of another motto of mine. You should always do right. This will gratify some people and astonish the rest.
Even most of the miners who stuck it out, who stuck it out in the, had to give up chickens in the winter and move to San Francisco or Sacramento and practice their professions before they moved to California.
You bet. The coldest winter I ever spent was in the summer in San Francisco. Let's listen to these miners.
summer. We dig while the blue skies last. In winter it rains, the rivers are flooded. We head to the cities past. The mud is so deep, the cows disappear now. There's nothing but awful moves. We've got those cows stinking, socks stinking. What the heck were we thinking, waiting out the winter time? We're sleeping in tents in cold San Francisco and looking for work all day. We're carrying wood and digging some ditches and gambling our gold away. $2 for a bath to wash all the mud off. We got some nice dry shoes. We got those cows stinking, socks stinking. What the heck were we thinking, waiting out the winter time blues? Cows stinking, socks stinking. What the heck were we thinking, waiting out the winter time blues?
Funny thing about the gold rush, it just sort of petered out. A lot of the miners moved to San Francisco or Sacramento and practiced their professions before they moved to California.
Most of the mining was taken over by big companies using new methods like hydraulic mining, and silver was soon found, and that's what brought me out west.
You know, Sam, I've been thinking, you're a clever guy. Maybe you should change your name.
What's wrong with Samuel Clemens?
If you're gonna be brighter, you need something catchy. How about Ernest Hemingway?
I'll think about it, Eliza. I really will.
Good, because this gold rush thingy is just about over. When my mother invented nuclear energy in 1854, it was no longer economically feasible.
Becky, when are you going to learn? You don't have to make up history, it's already strange as it is.
So you don't want to hear how Bigfoot helped build the Golden Gate Bridge?
No!
Fine.
Restless
to a boomtown, and roads, churches, schools, and other towns were built throughout California.
California became a state in 1850.
Wait, when did California